Everything here starts with the testimony wall. So the wall is a collection of testimonies that are being shown anywhere you want. So to create a wall, you just go here and you put your wall name, freshen.com. So I will put the website name as Freshen. I will put the wall path as Freshen. Wall path is basically the URL parameter that will be on the top. And then I will select a picture. Let me select a picture. So I will put a logo here and I will put a description here. Now these things, especially the name, is visible at multiple places on the client side. So you would definitely want to choose these descriptions and everything, something that resonates with your company or your website. Create and customize. And if you will see, it just directly took me to customize page, which is here. So you can just click here and you can see there are no testimonials here. So we will start by adding a couple of testimonies. Let me just go to Twitter. I will randomly choose a couple of posts to just use as testimony. For example, I want to choose this tweet, for example, as testimony. So I will just click here, copy link to tweet, come back here, add testimony, tweet, paste. And just like that, you have a tweet created. And there is a link which is directly pointing to Twitter. Similar way, you can add a testimony for a lot of things. For example, let me pull our Trustpilot page for mutant mail. I'm just going to go to Trustpilot, post it here. So this one imported 27 reviews. Now, by default, since it does a mass import, those reviews will show up as a draft because we don't know which reviews you would want to show and which you won't want to show. So let me just make them, couple of them active. And as you see, the layouts automatically adjust, gives you a good layout depending on the how many testimonials are there, what device you are opening on. So that means how big is your screen and so on and so forth. Okay, so I believe we have a couple of testimonies now. And of course, if you want to add a text testimony, that is also possible with the picture, name, the credentials you want to put for user and so on and so forth. And once you are done, at the moment you will see it is in draft mode. That means it is not live. To make it live, you can click publish wall and see it is published. If you want to see how the display is looking like without embedding it, you can just click here, open in a new tab and see this is how it is looking like. Okay, you can add more. Depending on mobile version, it will start with 4 testimonials. iPad, it will start with 6. Little bigger screen, it will start with 8. And if you are on a way bigger screen like I am at the moment, it will start with 10. So it automatically sees what kind of device you are opening on, and accordingly, the first set of testimonies will look. They are sorted by the latest testimony first. Now you see here is a date mentioned, but in others it is not mentioned. You want to make it uniform. So you can come back here. You can click date inactive. So at the moment there is no engagement on this one. That means there is no like or share. Else we pull that information as well. So how much folks actually liked this testimony. So all that you can control here. You can just mark them as inactive, save, done. So now when I will refresh this, it won't show the date. If you want to change the color, at the moment the background is set to transparent mode. That means it will blend with any color website. If you want to change this, want to match something, you can just select this. Background is changed to something reddish, whatever color combination you choose. If you don't like the color combinations here, or if you can fine tune, you can type it here as well, the hex code of color. Well and good. If you want to change the text color, suppose you have selected black and now this is not visible, right? You want to change this, you just change it to white. You want to change the link color from blue, let's change it to red. Okay, so whatever you want to choose, you do a save, you do a refresh, and there you go. Okay, all plain and simple. And of course, all the functionalities still continue. So let me just change it back to transparent. You just use this. The reason I'm doing this is so that I can embed it and show you how it will look like. So this is the embed part and how you will do the display. So for display, I own a Hot Life Stories, which I used to run as an experiment with GPT-2 way before this AI thing came into picture. So I'm just going to use that to make a display. And to embed this testimony, all you need to do is click on get code, copy the 3 lines that it gives you. So I'm just going to type HTML, custom HTML. And I'm showing this in a WordPress site, but this can be used in anywhere, Shopify, Wix, your static website, WordPress, anywhere, almost anywhere that supports JavaScript and HTML will support this. So I'm just going to do a save draft and I'm just going to click on preview. So once I do preview, you will see the testimonies showing on short life stories. There you go. Okay. And since this is bounded by the screen width of my WordPress site, that is it started with only 6 of them. And of course, you can click on this, you can click on this. And then there is a label here, which depending on plan, you can turn off. So everything that you customize there will show up here immediately. That way, your testimonies are completely decoupled from your website. And of course, you can display it on any website you want. Now, this is only one part of what social testimony can do for you. Because unless you can send a link to your customer to collect the testimonies, this is only half the work, right? So for that, you come to collection page, you click on new collection page, and this name is not visible anywhere. So I'm just going to say, present, and then it will ask you which wall you want to link it to. So I want to link these collected testimonies to the wall that I just created, which is present. And I click on create and customize. So again, it will take you to the customization page, where this page you will share with your customers. And the interesting part, this you can embed in your own website as well. Just like the before page, this one is completely customizable. The text, the link, the button color, everything is customizable. And not just that, once the customer has submitted the testimony, if you want, we can redirect them to any link you feel like. So all you need to do is, the first part of things I already showed you, but I can show again. Suppose you want to change the main button color to orange, so it changed to orange. You want to change the color to purple, so you can change it to purple. The link color controls your text color at the moment, so we can change it to, I don't know, white. Yeah, so it looks better, right? So now, suppose you want, you see those links, right, where your customers give you a shout out. That means with one click, they can share about you on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, or so on and so forth. So if you want to enable that, all you need to do is you need to provide the link here. So I just provided present.com. So now you have a automatic shout out links enabled for all of them for your link. Reddit.com, LinkedIn, wherever your customer wants to give you a shout out to, they can choose, and your link will share using their ID if they want to, of course. Now, suppose you want to do an auto redirect as well. So all you need to do is you need to give the auto redirect URL here. So once they have submitted the testimony, we can redirect them to the URL that you want, so that no opportunities is lost for your customer. Suppose you want to use them for lead collection, or you want to share a coupon code with them once they have submitted a testimony, and so on and so forth. The use case is unlimited. And not just all this, you want to change the text, you just need to go here and type whatever you want. We allow H1 tag, center tag, bold tag, links, and images. All of them are allowed. For example, like our product, let's change it to, okay. So anything you type, it will automatically show up here. And what message you want to show once they have submitted so that one you can type here. And then once you are done with this, you just need to click on save. So it's saved. And you see this is in the draft mode as well. So we can do publish page, and we can see it, how it will look like in a standalone page. So at the moment, either if you want, you can share this link directly, or if you don't want to share directly, you can come here, click on get link, and again there is an embed code. So we can copy it here, go back to the same sort of life stories page, paste it here, and save draft. Click on preview tab, and it will show you the collection page this time. So this collection page is actually coming from social testimony, but it is being shown on short life stories. If you will check the URL on top, and I can come here, I can type. I'm just putting gibberish here, but please don't put gibberish when you are providing actual testimonies to someone. So I'm just going to type something, and I'm just going to click add testimony. Okay. So it says, thanks for leaving us a testimony. And since we had provided a URL, it automatically redirected to freshen.com. If you see here, we provided that thing here. So we provided a redirect URL and we provided the shoutout URL. So that is why it gave you, after submitting, it did a redirection. And of course, the shoutout links are there in case anyone wants to, or any of your customer wants to do a shoutout for your link. So the possibility is quite endless if you combine both the embed things together, and you can have a full-fledged system of collecting the testimonies as well as displaying the testimony on any website completely, and it is fully decoupled and fully customizable.